Hello, everyone. My name is Joe. I run a staffing agency, small little staffing agency with my wife called Easy Revenue. We can be found on easyrevenue.org. That's our website. Um, just want to give a little background before I get into the nitty gritty. I want to, make sure that everybody is aware that they have an opportunity to work from home. Um, and but before I get into that, I just wanted to say that this is um, strictly working on the Arise platform. So if you're not familiar with Arise, they are a platform in which other companies, some of the names are like Carnival Cruise Lines, TurboTax, um, uh, MSC Cruise Lines, Coach. There are just a number of companies that Arise works with. And the way this works is Arise has two types of people affiliated with it. Well, one is an IBO, which is an independent business owner. That's what I currently am. And another one is somebody who works for an independent business owner. Not necessarily as an employee, but as a 1099 contractor. Um, Now, anybody can do either or. You can set up your own IBO. You would need to, create an LLC and go through all the business paperwork. Some people don't want to go through all that, so they just want to work and, get a steady source of income. Um, this is super easy to do on Arise. I know a lot of people probably seen that. If you're watching this video, you're looking for work from home opportunities, so I'm sure Arise may have come up for you. Um, when I first started with Arise, I worked for another IBO. Now, this isn't my full-time job. I'm a 26-year IT professional. I was looking to gain some extra income doing something on the side, and this looked like a good opportunity. So my first job through Arise and through my IBO was for TurboTax customer service. Intuit, and we also support other Intuit products. They have a QuickBooks program and some other ones, but I was with TurboTax, and it was customer service position, which people call with maybe some minor technical details with their software or just some tax questions. If I could answer them and help them with it, I would do so. If not, you would have to escalate to someone else. I think the TurboTax, what I was getting paid was $13 an hour. So it's not something that you're gonna get rich off of. But people who really want to work and just make some money from home, you don't have your commuting expenses. You can roll out of bed 20 minutes before your shift. It depends, on the person, how well you can get into the groove, depending on how much time you need to get ready. But you basically come in front of your computer, you sign on, and you start, and the clock ticks, and then Arise pays you twice a month. So they run actually two pay periods. One is from the 1st to the 15th of the month, and then from the 16th to the end of the month. And that can, we just had February go by, and this was a leap year, so that pay period was the 16th through the 29th. And then pretty much you get paid, it's kind of every 2 weeks, but not exactly, just because of the variation of the days of the month. And it's all direct deposit. So simple process there. One thing you do, whether you're working for an IBO or you are an IBO yourself, you're going to want to have to put some money aside for taxes, because they're just giving you a 1099. They're not taking taxes out of it. So at the end of the year, you have to tally that up, and you're probably going to owe something. Um, so just that's just kind of the overview to get that out of the way. So I did that for a while, and my wife and I talked about it, and we decided, to pursue an IPO, and we wanted to set up an LLC and get involved with this, not only as a business for ourselves, but to help other people in this, that we're looking to earn extra money from home. Since COVID, this thing has kind of exploded, and there are a lot of work from home opportunities. Now, with that being said, we recruit people from anywhere. There are certain states that, if you live in those states, you wouldn't be able to work on the Arise platform. But most states in the U.S. do allow for that. So one of the places, the main place that we recruited from was ZipRecruiter. Now, ZipRecruiter is great. I put a posting for an opportunity that Arise had, and I'd receive sometimes hundreds of applications within a day. I'd talk to a lot of these people. I'd reach out to almost every single one, because this is something that anybody can do. You don't have to be like super technical or savvy on the computer. It's just something that if you're of reasonably average intelligent individual, you can handle this. So it was a great response from ZipRecruiter. What I found difficult is out of those hundreds of people, I'm not sure that most of those people actually wanted to work. We're very upfront, so people often ask, "Oh, are there fees involved? What's the catch?" So Arise, when you create an account on there, if you want to work for a client, whether you're working through an IBO or on your own, they require a background check. Now, since you are not an employee of Arise, they do not pay for this background check. And in the same instance with Easy Revenue, our company, we do not pay for this background check. This is a $30 fee that they charge for the background check, and we lost a lot of people right there. Even though we were kind of upfront with that, actually not kind of, we were upfront with that in our ads, and when we talked to people. So that's the $30 fee for a background check. That's once and done. You don't have to do that again. After that, you can look at the opportunities that Arise has available on their portal, and you can sign up for those opportunities. So signing up for those opportunities means you choose one that you want. If you're working for us, you would have to reach out to us for the pay rate on those opportunities, and we would let you know, and then you can decide to sign up for it or not. There is usually there's training, so the training varies. So typically trainings are between 2 to 4 weeks. I've seen some as little as one with certain clients. And what the training entails is it's through Zoom, and it's all online, and most of the training courses are about 4 hours per day. So 4 hours per day, you get to choose the time. Like, they'll have a couple different time slots you can choose from. Like, maybe you want to do 9 to 1 or 1 to 5, say 6 to 10. They try to accommodate for people's work schedules, because they know other people are doing this on the side around other jobs, businesses. It's kind of the whole work from home atmosphere. Same reason you may be looking for this type of opportunity, because you have an erratic schedule. Everybody has kids, and not everybody, but people have kids, and they need to work around their schedules, schools picking them up, soccer practice or whatever sport they play. You get the idea. It's a great flexible opportunity for that. So when you sign up for these courses, Arise used to allow people to sign up these courses entirely free. It's still free, but what they found was they would get once they get enough people signed up for these courses, the opportunity gets shut down, and they don't no longer accept people. Well, then they have people that come day one that just don't show up. So that leaves them shorthanded. So what they've done to try to eliminate some of this is they charge you a $20 deposit. That would be something that you would pay on a credit card, and it would be a $20 deposit, and you'll get refunded for that. The only thing you have to do to get refunded is show up day one, and then your card will get refunded. So the investment in getting into this, kind of work for yourself atmosphere is pretty much comes down to $30. You have to throw 20 up front to sign up for any of the courses, and they get refunded to show up. I don't know why people actually go through the process of applying, knowing what these jobs pay, paying the background check, paying the fee, and then they don't show up for the class. They're very strict with attendance too. I think you're allowed to miss one day of a class during their training period, which I said is typically between 2 to 4 weeks. After that, you're automatically dropped from the course. Now, that doesn't mean you can't go sign up for another opportunity that they have posted, but you're done for that course. So it's really simple, guys and girls. If you want to work from home, like, this is a guaranteed opportunity, and it's you know what's up front. It's $30 for the background check. It's $20 deposit to hold your spot in the class to make sure you show up, and then you get that back. Do the classes, and then you start working. Once you start working, you pick your own schedule. Most of the clients want you to at least work 15 hours a week. So if you're working, if there's one week where you work 10, nobody's really going to say anything. But you can work as many as you want. Usually they cap it, like a lot of them are capped at like 40, 50 hours. It just really depends on the client. 60 hours, some of them. So it's as much as you can put into it. Like I said, there's a base pay rate, which is hourly, and typically that ranges from like 11 to 14 an hour for most. So some of them are less. Some of them are even 9, 10. Again, this is work from home. This is very simple stuff. It's a guaranteed opportunity. It's not like you're waiting. You're going to have to go through an interview process and keep your fingers crossed to get hired. If you want it, it's there. So you got to keep that in mind. Most of the clients have some kind of incentive programs where, like, if you work at least this many hours, we'll give you an extra $1 per hour during this cycle. If you, there's just different performance achievements that will allow you to make, another dollar, or sometimes $2, sometimes $3 an hour. It just all depends on the program, and that'll all be laid out in the actual opportunity announcement, which is on the portal. We're looking for people who actually want to work. We don't really want people just to sign up. So that's why, like, I'm being totally upfront with everything that's involved. Arise charges a $19.75 fee each pay period. So that's a $19.75 fee that you can then go ahead and write off on your taxes at the end of the year. So every pay period, it's $19.75. If you think about how much taxes are taken out of your pay every week from a traditional, W-2 based job, 1975 really isn't bad, and then you write it off as a business expense, and it's way less than even paying normal taxes. So then you get your our agency has a fee. This is how we make money. It's a $40 fee every pay period. So now you're at 59.75, just under $60 out of every pay. So if you make $1,000 during a pay period, you're pulling in $940, and you can write that expense off as well. So you got the $19.75 from Arise, $40 from ours, and so there's your $59.75 write-off every pay period. So when you add that up throughout the year, you can write that off of on your taxes. Our fee is at 40 just because that's what works for our business. Some businesses, some IBOs on there charge more, some charge less. It is what it is for us. We're honest. We are very responsible, making sure that all our agents get paid on time. If there's an issue with payroll, we pay you basically what Arise reports to us. So if you have a discrepancy with that, we go to Arise and we fight for you, try to find out what happened, and try to make sure that you're paid what you've earned. So that's pretty much a full synopsis. With that being said, if you are somebody, if listening to all this, I know it's a lot, so go back if you have to. But after listening to this, if you want to, do something like this, and you're interested and you're really serious about it, give us a call. Like you can text us, you can call us. The number is 859-428-7342. Again, that's 859-428-7342. You can call or text us through there. We also have our website, easyrevenue.org. There's a contact form at the bottom, and where you can become an agent, it says. So that will allow you to just, put your contact information in, attach a resume if you have one. Resume is not required, but if you have one, you attach it. We like to know, a little bit about you, if we can. But anybody who contacts us, if there's an opportunity available on Arise, you'll be able to work. You'll be able to start making money. Now, if you sign up for one of these courses, it may not start. Well, today's March 10th. Well, maybe this course doesn't start till March 31st. So, it's going to be a bit. Some of them actually. Okay, the training is not paid. That is, completely on your time, and it's considered an investment. Like you go to school for a certain job, and the company doesn't pay for your training. You pay for the school. You say, look what I did, and then they bring you on. Some of the training starts to pay you for maybe the last several days of the training. You'll actually get on and do some practice taking live calls. You do get paid for that. So it's an investment in yourself. I don't think it's a very large investment. Once that 3 weeks of training or whatever it is goes, then instantly you're opened up to the schedule. You can start selecting your own hours, and the hours are selected in half an hour increments. So maybe you can work 9 to 11 on Saturday, but then you have something you have to do from 11 to 2, and then maybe you want to work 3 to 6 later on that day. You can do that. You can also bring your trade hours with other people. They don't like you to release them and just not work them, although you can do that. It's just seen as they don't like, you know, they'll penalize you for that. But you can put your hours up for grabs if you realize, like, hey, oh, I can't do this, and 9 times out of 10 somebody grabs them, and then you're off the hook. So it's really a flexible opportunity, and reach out to us. We're looking for people who are serious about doing it. This video is meant to be honest. It's not a get rich quick scheme. You know, there's so many videos of work from home that lead you down a path of just never ending BS, so to speak. So give us a call, 859-428-7342. Text us. Reach out to us through our website, easyrevenue.org. So that's easyrevenue.org, easyrevenue.org. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next video.